Hello, pretties. Welcome to Fifth Surreal. My name is Vivi, and I'm really glad you're here because we're doing a movie review, and I have something in my teeth. Great. All right. I think we're good. So, we're doing a movie review for a Netflix original. It's called To All the Boys I Love To All the Boys I've Loved Before. P.S. I Still Love You. So this is the sequel to the first movie, which is just To All the Boys I've Loved Before. So this is a P.S. I Still Love You. That's part 2. And I had never watched the first one before this week. I've been seeing a lot of advertising from Netflix on YouTube, and so I decided to, give it a try and watch both of them. And I did. On Tuesday, I just came in from work and I watched all of them. Both of them. It was really good. Even though it's a teen movie, I'm not gonna lie, it's a teen movie. It's about first love and everything. I loved it. It was so cute, so sweet. It was funny. I was laughing. I was crying. I didn't expect to cry, but I was crying. And again, it's about first love. And I think everyone can relate to that, no matter what age you're on. You can totally relate to it. It was a little cutesy. There's definitely some things that are more made for, younger audiences, like some slang words and the things that they're talking about. I'm like, I think I'm too old for this. Like, I don't know what they're talking about. But this revolves about Mary Jane, which is a really cute Korean American teenager. She's half Korean, half Caucasian, and her mother died. She has an older sister, a younger sister, and then she has her her father. And she's kind of closed off. She only really has like one real friend, and in the first movie, she made a deal with a really popular guy that used to be her childhood friend to pretend to be dating so they can make his ex-girlfriend jealous. And then it becomes a kind of real relationship, and now this is them starting the real relationship kind of thing. And it's so cute. There's a lot of first. It comes with a lot of the insecurities that you get when you're first love, especially if you've never been in a relationship and your significant other has been. You're just you don't know how to expect, how to act. And I really like that. And then it also talks about a topic that I think a lot of people don't like to talk about, but just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you can't all of a sudden develop a crush. And I think that a lot of people have a hard time dealing with that because a lot of people think that, oh, you're in a relationship, then that's it. No other boy exists. And I don't think it's quite like that. At least that hasn't been my experience. I do think that even though you're in love with your significant other, because you have to develop the relationship, you have to get to know each other. You have to go through those difficult times to really develop that love that you have for one another. But it doesn't mean that you can't still be attracted to other people, that you can't sometimes even imagine yourself being with somebody. Again, it doesn't mean that you're not in love with your significant other. It's just, I think humans automatically fantasize, and it doesn't mean anything. And I think that's something that they really talk about this that I liked a lot, because not a lot of people do that. When they're like, oh, it's happily ever after and that's it, it's over. And it's not always like that. So I really, really like that. They introduce another of their potential love interest for her, and she doesn't really know how to act. She never really clarifies some things to that other person. And definitely she's leading him on a little bit. And I know she doesn't want to, but at the same time, she doesn't stop it because she doesn't know what to do. She's never been in that situation before. And yeah, she definitely still has some jealousies and insecurities about her own relationship, where she's like, I don't know, how is that supposed to be? Another thing that I love that they mentioned is the friendship between men and women, because you can have a platonic relationship with somebody and it can mean nothing. But a lot of times people think, oh, well, if you are a boy and a girl, you automatically have to have feelings for each other. That's not true. I have plenty of male friends who've never seen me that way, and I've never seen them in that way either. It's absolutely normal, and that's okay. And that's something that they mentioned. Now, I will say that in this specific scenario, that friend is his ex-girlfriend. So, that does add a certain level of something to it, but at the same time, I know what they're trying to do, where it's you can't be just friends. You can. It's a little weird when you have a little bit of history, but I do believe you can do it. It is not completely out of the ordinary. Just putting that out there. It's said. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else I can say. Overall, I like that they added a little bit more to the friend group. That was really nice. I like that they added a love interest for her best friend, who I don't remember the name of, but she was really cute. I'm not gonna lie though, the actress that plays Jane's best friend, it freaks me out a little bit because she has really, really big eyes. And it's just something about her eyes that freaks me out. I don't know why. It reminds me a little bit of a Brad's. In a cute way. In a cute way. If that's even possible. But she's really cute. Anyway, the action was well done. The relationship between the main characters is... They have a lot of chemistry. I'm not gonna lie. They have a lot of chemistry and it's very noticeable. And I really like to see them. And that's why I'm really excited for the third movie. It's supposed to come out in the fall. And I'm just like... Okay. So, yeah. Overall, I really recommend it. I think it's really cute no matter what age you're in. They do talk about more heavy subjects like, you know, they mention like sex, and they mention, you know, how, you know, they mention even breakups, how to deal with, you know, that weird crush that you know, like you don't know how to do because you're clearly in a committed relationship, but it's like, how do you handle that? You know, and I like that they mentioned it. I don't think that you should go about it the way they did, but you know, it's mentioned. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's it. Overall, I highly recommend it. If you have Netflix, check it out. It's cute. If you watched both movies, a little bit over 3 hours, but it was well done. I enjoyed it more than Lord of the Rings, and that was also a little bit over 3 hours, so just saying. I do like Lord of the Rings, so it's just the pace of it. Oh, it's so slow. This was really cute and fun, and I enjoyed it, and I recommend it if you want to watch it. If you do end up watching it, please let me know what you think and put it down below, because I would love to hear your, you know, your ideas about it. I personally enjoyed it, and I'm kind of thinking about rewatching it, both of them again, like sometime this weekend, so maybe I'll do that. All right, thank you. That's it, pretties. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.